Hello everyone, welcome in your English online class. Students, today we are going to go through English practice book and it's the turn of models, chapter number 3. Now class, before starting the topic, let me explain what do you mean by the term models. Models tells us about our moods. Models are our moods. I will explain you it with an example. For example, if I say I am teaching you English. And if I say, I can teach you English. Now class, you see that in both the sentences here I am presenting the present situation that I am teaching you English. It means at present I am teaching you English. Here am is working as a helping verb, and in next sentence I am saying I can teach you English. It means here I am telling you about my ability that I can teach you, but it is again relating to the present. So here we see that it is here acting as an helping verb and can is acting as an modal auxiliary verb. They both are presenting the same situation. It means they are dealing with the present. Now we see that class helping verbs. In helping verbs we can take up many verbs like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, etc. And with them we have to apply different verb. And if I am talking about models, with models we will go with only first form of the verb. With all the models you will always apply first form of the verb. That you have to keep it in mind. Okay. Now let us start. Worksheet number 1. Read the following sentences. The team has to win this qualifying match to be able to play in the World Cup. And next is they have to pass the entrance exam for getting admission in the college. It means that here we are making use of has to and have to. So has to and have to are indicating what? They are indicating that there is no other option but we have to do something. It means you are left with no other option. You are forced to do anything. Okay, the team has to win the qualifying match. If the team wants to play in the World Cup, then what is the condition? That he has to win the qualifying match. Okay, and the next is they have to pass the entrance exam for getting admission in the college. Means if anybody wants to get the admission in the college, what they have to do? They have to pass the entrance exam. This is the condition. It means you have to do this thing. You have to qualify the match and qualify the entrance exam. Otherwise no other option will be left. Okay, so this is given. The candidate has to clear the interview for getting the job. If the candidate has cleared the interview, after that he will get the job. Now here we are having worksheet number 3. Here what do we see? We see principal. Mrs. Jan, you have to accompany 2 students of class 8th to a quiz competition in XYZ public school. You must reach the venue at 8 a.m. All the participants have to wear a white uniform and red badges. So we see that we have applied here, we have applied have to, and here we have applied the model must, and again we are going with have to. So what is the difference between have to and must? So class, we see that must and have to are used to express necessity or compulsion. Means when you are it's compulsory to do anything, when it is a necessity to do anything, then you will go with must or have to. For example, we see that you are having a severe cold, you must consult to a doctor. So it's necessity to consult to a doctor. In most of the cases, these two can be interchanged. There is a slight difference between must and have to, but we see that must and have to, there is a slight difference, and let us see what is that difference. In must, the authority, when we are making use of must, this is very important, the authority means the person who are in power, the authority comes from the speaker. Whatever we are saying to the speaker, means for example, as I have given you example that you have a severe cold, you must consult to a doctor. Then here I am just giving all these insistence, all these necessities and compulsions by my own from the speaker. It is from the speaker side, no other outer compulsion is there. But if we are saying in have to, the authorities, the insistence comes from outside the speaker. Now whatever whosoever the speaker is, it doesn't matter, but the compulsion, the necessity is coming out from the outside. For example, such as a law or rule, etc. Let's see the example. You must reach the airport at 8 p.m. I insisted that. Now I paid emphasis that you must reach the airport at 8 p.m. Now we are seeing that the compulsion or the necessity is given by the speaker, whosoever is speaking these lines. And next is you have to reach the airport 3 hours before your flight time. It means this is the rule. This is the rule of the airport, that you have to reach the airport 3 hours before. Is it okay? This is not the compulsion, not the necessity given by the speaker, it is given by the rule, the authorities. So this is the slight difference between must and have to. Now let's have a look at the worksheet for more explanation. So here we are with the sentences. We have to fill these blanks with must and have to. You dash participate in this drawing competition. I am sure you will win. Now the insistence, the compulsion is given by the speaker. So we will go with you must. There is not any compulsion from the outside authorities. My bus stop is half a kilometer away from my house. So I dash walk down to the stop daily. So I must. Now it is again compulsion given by the speaker. You dash get permission letter from your parents if you want to go on the school picnic. That's the headmaster's order. Now we are seeing that the orders are given by the headmaster. So we will go with must or have to. Of course have to, because the compulsion is given by someone else, okay, not by the speaker. He dash get his passport made at the earliest if he wants to travel abroad. Now if someone wants to go to abroad, what is the thing to be done? He must. Without passport, no one can go outside the country. I can't go out for cycling today. I dash complete my homework. Now I am talking to myself that I am unable to go out for cycling today. Now why? Because the compulsion is given to me by myself that I must complete my homework. At number 6, girls dash not wear fancy pieces of jewelry to my class. I warn you. So girls must not. because the speaker is giving all the instructions by his or her own. Sarita sings really well. She dash learns classical music to hone her skill further. Yes, in order to enhance the skill, she must, because whatever is said, it is said by the speaker. All the cadets in the NDA dash undergo a rigorous training. So they must go a rigorous training. They dash learn horse riding, swimming, shooting and many more such activities. They have to learn. They have to learn. This is compulsion for NDA cadets to learn all these activities. Now class, let's have a look at worksheet number 5. Here what do we see? Here is the use of modals should and ought to. Should and ought to. So we see that we make use of should for advice and for suggestions. But where do we make use of ought to? Ought to is used for duty and obligation, means where you find morality, where that is your duty to do that thing. Is it okay? For example, I am confused which stream I should opt for, science or humanities. Now here is a complete confusion that which stream he is asking for the advice or the suggestion. Now Neha is saying you should opt for subjects that interest you most. Neha is again advising Saloni. Next, Saloni, I wish to opt for humanities but my parents insist that I must opt for science. Do you think I should take a counselor about this? Yes, should talk to a counselor about this. Here Neha is replying, I think you ought to. Ought to means here we are seeing that duty and the obligation, the morality is lying here. Means जिसको आप नैतिक कर्तव्य बोलते हैं वो है ought to. Talk to your parents first. It means before talking to a counselor you should seek advice or you should talk to your parents first. So class, that we see that should we use for suggestions, to get or to give suggestion or advice, and ought to for duty and obligation for morality. Okay, for moral purposes, for morality we can go with ought to. I hope that the chapter is quite clear to you. Go for it once again and you will have the clear view of that. Thank you.